When two teams with nearly the same fortune meets in a football match, it usually explodes into an entertaining 90 minutes. And that is what we will be hoping for. Manipur take on Railways in an encounter that may not define who ends up on top of the Group B, but will certainly go a long way in shaping up how this group stands. The joint collaboration of the All India Football Federation and the Arunachal Football Association have made it possible for the football lovers of the region to witness the excitement of this prestigious tournament live from the stadium. And the former champions Manipur, they aim to channel the energy of the region's youth towards positive goals through the sport. One of the footballing hotbeds of the country, they have decided to set up a team to foster a culture of sportsmanship and provide an outlet for the young talents. They have lifted this trophy in the past. Lot of experienced players in the team as well, the likes of Singam Subhash and Rojan Mitei. All eyes will be on them. And Saran Singh making his debut as a head coach in the Santosh Trophy, the former Niroka FC. A man has gone with a 4-4-2. He gives his new goalkeeper wide above a start straight away, and no surprises there. Denny at right back, Sadanand starts as well alongside the skipper Singam Subhash in attack, and the youngster Shankar, Gangbam and Samson all marshalling the midfield for Manipur. It's a basic 4-4-2. All eyes will be on Shankar Singh. He is their side's chief creator. Need to provide the supply of deliveries to the strikers up top. Singam Subhash, massive responsibility on his shoulders in terms of creating chances. And this is the Railway side. Nilanjan Guha, the head coach, said the preparation so far has been good, while explaining his team's build-up ahead of this game. Having qualified in the final round, the team was reinforced with outstation players a few weeks ago. Speaking on this, the gaffer said the players have been gelling well to play as a team and are focused on their business and are working hard with their fitness. The Railways team warming up ahead of this crucial tie. Nilanjan relying, he likes to tinker with his team. The defense has a big task to stop Manipur's prime attackers. Nitesh and Nirmal continues from the qualifiers. The front two will have support from the playmaker Sujit Singh, and the likes of Nuruddin and Sumit Rao will drift wide and use their pace, and Subrata Murmu is the focal point. Nilanjan, like all the other, will know that they do not need a win, they need a convincing win. And looking forward to the season, they have gone down early doors and will be hoping they avoid the misery of the last few years behind them and go out there and get full 3 points. It's been raining here since the last couple of days. Almost 95% of cloud cover. A slight drizzle in the air as the two teams getting ready to step onto the pitch. Now it's all about trusting the youngsters in front of the fans to do the job and to pave the way for a brighter tomorrow and a solid foundation to give a great account of themselves come the Santosh Trophy. Now they need to start well against Railways and make it a memorable evening in front of their ever-growing legion of fans by setting the standard right. And Saran Singh knows about the high standards of Manipur football. So welcome you all to another fascinating game of football in prospect on this Thursday evening. It's going to be important to see how Railways scare. They're used to scaring teams out here in Santosh Trophy, and they have nothing to lose over the years because they have done everything possible to qualify for the final round. Intrigued to see how Railways really grow into the match with confidence and ability to stay till the last and score goals is something that is very important to understand. Both teams got an exciting lineup, but in this match they got to be ruthless if they have to win. Manipur are dedicated to ensuring the happiness of their passionate fans through exceptional performance on the field. The Santosh Trophy holds a great significance, and they promise to deliver a thrilling and memorable experience to their fans. When the numbers say there is oddity in the way Manipur start and end games, almost as if they need half time to remind themselves what their jobs are. The first half tends to be a licky affair, and the final 15 turn into chaotic moment of dropping points. And Saran Singh will hope his team know how they need to start strong and end strong, because football can be fickle, and what happens in between those phases can be easily forgotten. The referee for this particular encounter is Mr. Anil Goha. He will be assisted by Churchill Rana and Vinod Rai. The fourth official, Santan Agarwal, and the match commissioner from West Bengal, Mr. Arindam Bhattacharya. And the two skippers, both of them seasoned campaigner, Singam Subhash and Gautam Khujur, all in readiness for the toss of the coin. The Railways were part of discussion when they started the season with energy and vigor. During the qualifiers, both of which have been founding at times. There are some tradition, and I think one of these tradition is that the Indian football has done well to protect, and not just protect, but to revive and reignite over the last few years. This tournament of 83 years of history behind it. These are the scenes that differentiates this from the other league, from the other cup that this country is very glad to have. Singam Subhash certainly will be leading the line. Started his career in Air India under Bimal Ghosh as a number 9. Later on, used mostly on the flanks. Primarily a number 9, but can also put in a shift in the wide areas. Was also part of the Indian Super League with Mumbai City FC. Recently played for Bhawanipur in the I-League 3rd Division qualifiers. And the Railways, of course, will be relying heavily on the brilliance of Subrata Murmu for goals. The Highlanders are fighting against the battle they do not want to be lost. Saran Singh will know that there is too much history behind him at this team. In the past, too much glory to ignore and continue to stay where they are. Of course, it's a long process as for Railways. They have to look back at their campaign, and they will know that there is so much more to come from this team. Manipur versus Railways in many ways feels like the ultimate expression of modern Indian football. A state with history and pride against one of the teams in the Santosh Trophy in its fullest, with the quickest breaks and the most audacious goals, the biggest tackles, and of course the most crafty flicks from the players on the pitch. And two of the most cerebral managers, one obsessed with the complexities of the game, of justifying who he is, and the other simplifying football in the most delightfully effective ways. And it has been a tournament already with some sparkling storylines. A slight drizzle, a slashy underfoot conditions. As soon as the ball comes in contact with the surface, it catches a tremendous pace. Saran Singh himself was a very trusted midfielder. AFC B license holder. Had an illustrious career. Spent many seasons with Churchill Brothers in Goa. Later on shifted to Neroka FC before deciding to hang up its boots. This was the early attempt from Singam Subhash, Manipur's first entry inside the Railways territory. And now from the left, looking to derail the Railway side. Ball sent in. A favorable height for the defender. And Siju does get a touch to it. He tried to slip it through. Nicely intercepted by Siju, who plays his club football for Kickstart FC. Samson has been visible from the left flank. The youngster rose to the ranks of Minerva Punjab. Sanathoi was bursting in field, making a darting run inside the box, just brought down. And a free kick for Manipur. Can they make a quick start? Shahbaz bringing him down. Manipur have a wealth of talent at the grassroots levels, and the need of the hour is for educated coaches who can guide and facilitate their progress into elite youth football. Can Manipur convert this chance? An early opening for them. A host of red shirts getting involved, almost like a round table conference. Will be interesting to see who takes it. There's a man just lying behind the wall. Gets it over the wall, but couldn't keep it down. Too much precision on that free kick. Deni taking it in the end. A lot of players from Sharti Iril, the local Manipur club. There's Nilaljan Guha in charge of this Railway side. Subhash scanning the environment. I tried to pick out the overlapping run of Sanathoi. First touch for Raja Burman, the 23 years old. Started his career with the ATK reserves. Scouted by DSK Sivajans. Spent his career with United Sports in the Calcutta Premier Division. The man from North Bengal with the ball at his feet, just barking out instructions to his teammates. And the midfield battle is going to be very interesting. Here is Subhash, the target man. He's got support in the form of Deni. Subhash goes on the outside, running out of play. Goes on the outside. And Nirmal Munda was there for company. Just that extra touch, taking the ball out of play. Manipur have appeared in the Santosh Trophy final twice and have won the trophy once in 2002, 2003. Here comes the Railway. They're trying to wrong foot Avinash Singh. Not managing to do so. Raja Burman all the way out of his mark. Now he's tracking back on his mark. Singam Subhash went for it. Didn't had a clear sight on goal. Almost a half-hearted attempt. Had to do a much better than that, Raja Burman. The ball was half cleared and it fell kindly into the feet of Subhash Singh. There is immense footballing talent in the region, and they want to create a pool of players who will not only serve the state or the club but also go out and display their skills at the highest level. And the entire state league is sponsored by the state government. And an incident towards the left corner of the penalty area. Samson Singh, the man, going down. The referee just seeking for medical intervention. The number 3 just stepping across and stopping Samson on his tracks. Getting the ball clearly. It was a risky challenge from Nitesh, managing to time it perfectly. Playing a spoil sport to that party down the left. The floodlights are on as well. And the vision was getting blur, which is why the floodlights are on. It's pouring down here in Upia. Manipur is adapting a little quicker on this wet, slippery surface compared to the Railways players. This is Gautam Khujur. On to Nirmal Munda, the left back. Plays it to Sumit Orao. Back to Nirmal. This is Sumit. Just shrugged off the ball and then lines up a shot. Off target. But early signs are from Subrata Murmu. He was the top goal scorer in the Calcutta Premier Division among the Indian forwards. He's got eyes for goal. Especially his placement skill. It's commendable up top. He knows how to lead the line on his own through a good individual brilliance. He can make a lot of difference in the game. This is Rojan Mitei. The two centre backs, Rojan and Abhinash, holding a very deep line for Manipur. Denny and Kabiraj trotting up, providing that width, supporting the wide midfielders. Sanathoy and Samson are trying to come inside and plug the gap in the middle, forming a midfield diamond, which is also leaving out space on the wings, which they really need to plug. And not enough defensive cover, allowing the opposition to dominate through the wide areas. Here is Nirmal from deep. A comfortable clearance. Samson with that touch towards Subhash. There has been a systematic approach designed for success. Their approach has been towards developing youths and grassroots structures throughout the state. They analyze and send teams according to what experienced players can gain from the competition. And for the only Northeast games, for example, they've only sent the under-19 team to give them experience and blood them for pressure. Railways are also a very spirited side. They've got a long history in this tournament. They've appeared the finals 9 times, winning it thrice. The first being at 1961. In the qualifiers this season, however, they finished second in Group D. Winning 4 of their 5 fixtures, losing out to Assam by a narrow margin. Their biggest win came against Rajasthan by half a dozen. The Railways will look to carry on their goal scoring spree in the final round as well. They scored 13 and conceded only 2. On the flip side, Manipur have scored 21. It shows both the teams have got good feet when it comes to scoring goals. Singam Subhash, shadowing him is Gautam Khajur. The ball sent in, takes a deflection and runs straight inside the box towards Raja Burman. Siju. He spent a major portion of his career in Kerala United, groomed by Bino George, who was part of Kerala's Santosh Trophy winning team back in 2021. Patient build-up from Railways. A fine tracking back. Very quickly tracking the run of Subrata Murmu. Abhinav Singh. And this was the ball. Just sensing danger, continuing his run. And anyone from Manipur will surely tell you how football is embedded into their culture. And it's an important fuel to the dreams of the next generation of coaches and players, all of whom play a vital role in taking the state football to a next level. One of the torch bearers of Northeast football, have been at the forefront of youth development themselves. Their academy is serving as a breeding ground for many who's of Indian football. Even if you look at the national stages, Manipur constantly taking strides forward. It's not a flash in the pan. It will just keep growing over the years. And now growing in confidence and stature is Railways. The coordination slightly lacking up top. They're pretty organized at the back door. This time the ball splitting their defense. Singam Subhash, great takedown. A no-nonsense clearance from Siju. Subhash was ready to take an attempt on goal. Here's Rojan. Appeared in the I-League with Neroka, a 33-year-old centre-back. He's got a lot of experience. On the flip side, Abhinav Singh, a youngster. His youthful exuberance got to be guided by the shoulders of experience. He's been heavily involved. Subhash, cross comes in. Slightly tricky. It could have been a handball as well. Here comes the Railway. Shahbaz trying to switch wings, intercepted. Here is Subhash, 3-on-1 with the step over, goes all by himself. Subhash keeps going. A last-ditch defending from Manish Majumdar, averting the danger in exchange of a corner kick, and letting his way through just like knife through butter. The Railways defense just falling apart, but Manish Majumdar went to the ground, but not missing out on the opportunity to get his foot on the ball. A taken shot. It's recycled back towards the back post, nodded back in the center. Back inside. A great pressure applied by Manipur. Difficult to mark. Singam Subhash, a very handy player to have in the field of play. He's got a lot of variation to his playing style. He's been given that freedom from the coach to explode the wings and also make that late entry into the box. He's leading the pack. Sujit Singh. That was the right idea. Possession of 54%. Chance opens up yet again for the Railways team. A lucky escape for Manipur. The keeper doing an excellent job of getting to the ball first. A communication gap. Possession almost snapped up by a blue shirt. Manipur eased into the final round with a 3-0 drubbing of Jharkhand in their last group match at Vijay Singh Pathik Stadium in Greater Noida, UP. The state squad finished the qualifying round undefeated. Here is that extended foot. That must have hurt Samson Singh. They finished the qualifying round undefeated, winning all of their 5 matches to emerge as the Group C champions. In the campaign opener, Manipur beat Tamil Nadu 1-0 on 8th October and then thumped UP 6-2 in their second match. They followed that up with a 6-2 win over Nagaland on 12th October 2023. The state team continued their unrivaled success with a 5-0 hammering of Madhya Pradesh on 15th of October before finishing their Group C fixture with a 3-0 thrashing of Jharkhand. In their last group match, Sadananda and Gangbam and Samson all got their names on the score sheet. Sadananda opened the scoring in the 22nd minute, and then Gangbam extended the lead in the 37th minute before Samson made it 3-0 in the closing stages of the game for the eventful result. Here is Subhash, he's got options. A player arriving through the middle as well. Goes on his own. It was that unmarked run from the right by Sanatoi. Could have picked him up. Here comes Denny. Too long for him. Manipur dominating play here in the first 23 minutes. Railway is just trying to attack in patches, lacking in coordination up top. Still struggling to get the defensive organization in place. Looked slightly jaded. Here comes another ball. Could have left it for the keeper. Making that interception, Kabiraj, almost inviting danger. Now taken away by Subrata Murmu. Was he brought down? A free kick given. And Manipur realizing that Subrata Murmu is a danger man. Very quickly he closing him down. The players barging onto him the moment he gets to the ball. 3 red shirts around him. Manipur have had their chances from the set piece earlier in the game. Denny Mitei wasting it. Now it Railway's turn to make it count. It was low and hard, and the header straight to the goalkeeper. Viraibu had no trouble in gathering that. Some of the memorable debuts in the Durand Cup, in the Santosh Trophy. One of India's most agile goalkeeper, C. Mustafa, impressed for his home state Kerala in his first nationals in Calicut. He was immediately snapped up by Modern Sporting and helped them win the DCM tournament in 1964. Indian football's glamour boy Chuni Goswami as well captivated Kerala's fans in the inaugural Santosh Trophy at Ernakulam in 1955 with his mesmerizing dribbling skills. Back from the football academies, even the schools and the Sports Authority of India are helping to strengthen the soccer culture in Manipur and in the other northeastern states. The trend has gained momentum after many players from Manipur represented the country at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Here is that overlapping run from Kabiraj. Ball comes in, unmarked at the near post. Shot on the turn. Nicely collected by Raja Burman. He could have ricocheted off his. He gathers it. Just going down, keeping his body behind the ball. He could have ricocheted off him. It's a slashy surface. A slight drizzle making it challenging for the goalkeepers. And now shrugged away. Nitesh. Gautam. He was with Diamond Harbour before taking up the Railways job. Donned the famous red and gold of East Bengal as well. That's a nameless ball forward. And Nirmal Munda never gonna get there. The stands gradually starting to fill up. And given away. Here is Subhash Singh. Manipur moving forward aggressively. Loses out to Shankar. That's a much better route to go out wide. Low ball in. Straight to the goalkeeper. Testing time for Raja Burman. Coming out with flying colours on that occasion. Samson drilling it low. Railways just getting caught in their passing drills inside their own half. Giving away possession in the danger zone is something they need to avoid if they are to get anything from this fixture. So far they have managed to keep the scoreline 0-0 on the half-an-hour mark. Skipping past the challenge, and he keeps going shoulder to shoulder with Denny. Almost a David versus Goliath clash, and contrary to the story, Goliath comes up crumbs. Half an hour gone, no goals yet. Water ball from Subhash. And a great clearance from Raja Burman. Bailing his team out. There was no defensive cover behind. And sensing the danger, coming out of his line and making the clearance. Otherwise, Samson Singh was almost through on goal. Coming a long way out of his position. For the second time he's done that in this game. Subhash can't get there. Nirmal Munda getting there first. No breakaway move allowed by Manipur. The state with the maximum number of players in the Indian Super League. Also a very strong women's football structure in the state. The likes of Baladevi, Dangmei Grace playing in the European leagues. Looks towards the left. Samson is left free, changing his game plan and deciding to go down the middle. Just holding a very deep defensive line, Railways. Nice link-up play. They're taken away by Gautam, who loses out. Here is Rojan. They'll have to come back again. There's no harm in taking help from the centre backs. Every time they look to enter the final third, eventually they have to come back, switch and circulate from behind. Denny for Subhash. Manish Majumdar, the right centre back. Raja Burman with a long clearance. The red shirts hot on the heels of the Railways defenders, and not giving them the breathing space, forcing them to play it quick, forcing them into erratic passing. Here is Denny, marshalled by a couple of blue shirts. Collected at the other end by Sanson. And loses out to Subrata Burman. Sujit with a turn. Back with Subrata. And that's a clever run. Samson out of his reach. And an attempt from distance. Way out of target. Shahbaz was the man with the long ranger. No goals yet between Manipur and Railways. The second game of Group B. Almost a gift for Subrata, who holds his run. Rojan clears. And now shrugged off the ball, asking for a foul. The referee just allowing the game to flow. It's been slightly helter-skelter at this point of time. Just coming from behind and out-muscled completely. Kabiraj playing it short. A couple of shots on target already from Railways, one from Manipur. Oh, that's a nice little nutmeg. Subhash initiating move. He's got options on the left. First touch slightly impoverished. Look at the reaction of Saran Singh. So animated. Nuruddin so far has been busy defending. And Nirmal Munda has been kept busy on the left hand side. Most of Manipur's attack coming down the right to Railways left. Here is Subhash. Nice heel pass. Brings it down. Just taken away by Nuruddin. And that was falling dangerously towards the incoming Samson. Well read there and beautifully cut out. Singam Subhash with a clever chip inside the penalty area. Just not managing to get on the end of that. Can Manipur hurt Railways from the corner? It's Gangbum. A lot of air on the corner. Subhash trying to kill the bounce, but the shot is wayward. And Manipur piling on the pressure. And nothing to show for so far. And all this pressure from the wings and down the center hasn't turned into anything meaningful yet. The first time Raja Burman came into professional football was via DSK Sivajans. He was part of their youth setup. The team from Pune, which went defunct. Almost getting caught in his feet, Nirmal. He got to deal with the ball in that kind of a region. Dilly-dallying on it. The DSK Sivajans went defunct after spending a couple of seasons in the I-League. Just about 5 minutes of regulation time remaining in the first half. And Nuruddin yet to exert his influence in the game. Manipur dictating terms at the moment. Railways struggling to get their acts together. Just playing to the hands of the men in red. Switching it to the left. Samson. There's a player close to him. Picks out the number 6, left corner of the penalty area. Cuts it back. Great defending. Is still with Manipur. Just still not averted. Subrata Murmu. Just getting Railways off the hook. This was the previous incident. A late challenge on him by Denny. He's played recently in the I-League 3rd Division for Shetty Iril. A local club from Manipur that competes in the 4th tier of the Indian football pyramid. Another hopeful ball. Nicely marshalled. A free kick goes Manipur's way. Rojan Mitei on his screen. Clutching his hamstring slightly. One way then the other. 3-4 touches already on this move. He was denied a shooting space. Samson. Now that will bring a corner kick for Manipur. What can he conjure from this? It's an in-swing floater towards Ajit. Almost squeezed between a couple of blue shirts. Sandwiched between the two defenders. Rojan. Abhinav Singh. Forward for Subhash. Out from the number 14, Siju. Back to the skipper. Gautam Kujur. Just getting there between the ball and Singam Subhash, using his years of experience. A couple of minutes added on. Another corner for Manipur. This time from the far right. Denny to deliver. A corner comes in towards nobody. Got to formulate this into a meaningful move. Play called back. He had to work his socks off in this half. Raja Burman has been kept busy. Made a very crucial save as well. Subrata picking out the run on the left. Sumita Rao can't quite get to the ball. And this half has been bereft of chances. Begging for some kind of innovation. Hasty clearances and sloppy football in the middle of the park. Nothing constructive, nothing productive yet. It has been only kick and run, no clear pattern visible in how they operate. Usually games like this are defined by individual error. Here's Denny coming inside from wide area. Losing out in possession. That's the half-time whistle from Anil Gulia. Both the teams trying hard and hard. Railways mostly spent the half defending deep, just keeping things tight at the back. A very congested midfield, applied a low block. Manipur had all the possession and nothing to show for so far. They've won 4 corners, haven't managed to convert any. A couple of shots on target from Railways in the first half, 1 from Manipur. Just that magic, that defining touch missing up top. Sadananda, Subhingam, Subhash, Samson, they need to cut loose up top. Railways just stuck deep and defended in numbers. And this is how the first half just flew off. Singham Subhash was denied by that challenge from behind. Both the goalkeepers called into action early on. This was a mistake. And the shot on the turn grabs hold of it, Raja Burman. A wayward attempt from distance. A clever pass from Singham Subhash. Manipur's best chance of the first half. Just couldn't reach to the ball, Samson Singh. So at the break, it's Manipur 0 and Railways 0. When we come back, it's the second half. So, welcome back. You are watching the 77th National Football Championship for Santosh Trophy 2023 live on FIFA Plus and also on the YouTube channel of the Arunachal Pradesh Football Association. It's a Group B fixture between Manipur and Railways. It's nil-all so far. The team in red, Manipur, dominated proceedings of the first 45, creating a couple of nearly moments, but haven't managed to break the deadlock yet. Nothing going forward so far from Railways. They dug deep, sat back, soaked up the pressure, defended with a lot of grit, with a lot of determination. They need some kind of motivation in the second half. They've struggled to come out of the area. Let's see what plans they implement in the second half. The Railways probably in the need of more discipline, more composure, and probably a little more creativity, especially when they are playing those final through balls into the attacking half of the pitch. Manipur just trying to attack, but a little more composure needed in front of goal. Important to maintain the pace of the game. It needs a lot of energy to keep playing at the same tempo. They've shown that they have the strength, they have the skill and the talent to go forward. A very different kind of style being observed when the players walk in. It's a positive reinforcement continuously. These are the little things these players will turn into takeaways. The first 15 minutes of the second half going to be very crucial from Manipur's perspective. We are underway then with the second half. We step into another 45. The tournament to be played in a group come knockout format, in the top 8 to play the quarterfinals. It's been a very good tournament. No such goalmouth actions in this game though. We're hoping the trend changes in the second half. Most of the players in this Railways team are young, and hopefully they can apply from what coach must have told them at the break. All eyes will be on that. An injury concern for Gautam Khajur. Just complaining that there was an elbow. And here is Kabiraj, the left full back for Manipur. The defense not tested as yet in this game. Railways just allowing Manipur a possession inside their own half. Here's Samson. Shoots from distance. Kabiraj just cutting inside and goes for goal. We've seen plenty of that in the first half as well. None of them on target. Manipur with the Lions a share of possession. Gautam Khajur dispossessed. The referee was close to the incident and awards a free kick to Railways. This is how he was charged by Subhash Singam from behind. And then that regretful smile from the Manipur skipper. There he is shielding the ball. Almost picking out the right option. Just trying to be a bit too clever out there. The number 8 Gangbum. Here comes Railways. A first entry into the penalty area in this game. Shouting and appealing vociferously for a penalty. The referee just waves away the protest. Danger is still lurking. Suddenly upping the ante, the Railways team. But Nuruddin was brought down illegally, which is why free kick in favor of Railways. Another powerhouse from the northeast, Mizoram, will be in action next against Maharashtra. That is slated for a 7 p.m. kickoff. The third game of Group B waiting on the cards, and that is going to be a very important fixture. Mizoram are the clear favourites to reach the semi-final this season. There's a deep ball inside and out of touch for a goal kick. A good intent shown by the Railways team right from the beginning of the second half. It's freezing out there. The temperature drops drastically in the evening. Sanson, I could have done much better than that. The decision making letting him down on that occasion. Subrata Murmu, surrounded by 5 red shirts. He's been quite lonely up top and not getting any kind of support from midfield. Beautifully crafted. In comes the cross. Straight to the goalkeeper. Finally coming out of their shell. Right at the beginning of the second half, Railways. They did attack the beginning of the first half as well in patches. That's a beautiful through ball. A very poor touch from the right fullback, who was creating options down the right, allowing the defender to get his foot in from behind. Got to be smart in his approach. Just taking too much time in releasing the shot. And now Subrata. Nitesh. A very poor touch from Sujit. The ball eventually runs straight to a red shirt. Subhash. blocked off. Now it's tracking back, troubling Sumito Rao. Measures a long diagonal towards nobody. Just falling back to avoid his marker. Playing into that free roll. Moving from one end of the pitch to the other. Drifting out wide like a pendulum. They seem to have adjusted quite brilliantly into that number 10 role. An all-round player. He can play in any position across the front line. Also got the height and the physique to play as a number 9 as well. Railways so far has been a hard nut to crack. Resolute in defense. Subhash brought down. This is how it happened. Just dislodging the Manipur skipper. Both the teams have had a stellar campaign during the qualifier stages. Here comes Manipur. Now this is their golden opportunity to score. Very great defending from Nirmal Munda. Subrata over the top. Nicely closed down. Now Samson has got a man outside him. Picks up a red shot inside the box. And what a move. A flourishing end to a promising ball. And finally Manipur are off the mark in this game. Sanathoi getting on the end of that pass. Just making his presence felt inside the box. And look at that. Incredible stuff. Great technique. Just on the rise. What a finisher from Sanathoi. There's nothing Raja Barman could do. A product of the Kerala Blasters reserves, with spells with Madan Maharaj, the Bhopal-based club. He's grown in stature, the youngster getting his name on the score sheet. And all those dominance finally ripping reward. An inch perfect diagonal, beautifully turned in. Clever run inside the box. It's completely unmarked. Here comes Manipur once more. Across the face of goal. Goes all the way through. No one was waiting at the far side. A red shirt was approaching. Samson Singh, the man. He was just a bit too square. Getting past a couple of challenges. Cannot get past the third one. It's still open for Railways. And the shot was a haywire. Subrata Murmu dribbling past a couple of players. Tried to take on Rojan Mitei as well, who didn't commit. Went for the standing tackle. Samson. Singam Subhash with his left foot. And nothing comes off it. A decent try from the number 17. Just using his outstep. Not getting the desired result. Nirmal Munda. Manipur have managed to breach their barricade and sneak in a goal. Now they're committing bodies forward. There's that acceleration from the goal scorer. A wonderful chance for Manipur to double their lead. But it goes a-begging. And Saran Singh quickly indicating the players to fall back. What a chance. Denny with a wonderful opportunity to get in the insurance goal. Maybe Nilanjan Guha, the head coach of Railways, planning to revert to a back three system and play a 3-4-3 by bringing on Anil Kisku. He's got that option to try. Interception from Kabiraj and Nuruddin to a Subrata. Shrugged off comfortably. Subhash on the turn in no man's land. Flurry of fixtures coming up tomorrow as well. The hosts Arunachal Pradesh will be in action tomorrow. Play their second game of Group A. Arunachal Pradesh taking on services, losing out on that one-on-one duel, conceding possession very cheaply yet again, cutting through the Railways defense, still alive for Manipur. A beautiful nutmeg as well, but the covering defender completing the challenge, Sanathoi. Wonderful stuff from the number 6, cutting through the defense and almost jinxing past the number 5, but the covering defender was alert to the danger. He's running riot, the number 6. Manipur continues to produce talent. And what a platform to showcase them. And this is what the Santosh Trophy is all about. It's a tournament to unearth new talents. A nimble footwork just on the edge of the 6-yard box, and especially to do it with such ease. It takes a lot of guts. Even though he's missed the opportunity, but at least he's tried it. And that's the freedom from the coach to keep trying until he gets it right. He's impressing already with his industrious play. A double change for Railways. Anil Kisku and Rajesh coming on. And going off is Shahbaz. The former Gokulam Kerala striker Rajesh has played for Chennai City as well. An experienced campaigner. Manipur got to be wary of Rajesh and his speed. Display has been much better in the second half from Manipur. And the passes finally finding their intended targets. Here's Rajesh. His first touch, not a productive one. He ran off the pitch. Nuruddin just joining the attack in the second half for Railways. Mostly busy defending the entire first half. Saran Singh doesn't like to sit back and do the dirty work. That's not a part of Manipur's footballing philosophy. They like to attack, get under the skin of the opposition. Samson has got defenders on his heels. Rajesh on to Subrata, takes on one, leaves it for Rajesh to take over. Rajesh ball in, cleared away. Powerful header from Rojit, falls for Sanson. Sends Singam Subhash down the left. He's got Monish Majumdar jockeying him. One touch too many. Just a glimpse of the Railways bench. Looked slightly anxious. Challenging conditions for them. About 20 minutes of regulation time left in this game. Manipur still pressing and pressing hard, looking for the second goal. Samson is finding a lot of joy down the left. Here is Subhash, great takedown, and now he's got space to operate. And Sanathoi this time hits the side netting. He's asking for a corner, but the referee awards a goal kick. There's that release for Sanathoi. A great timing of that pass. Gautam. Rajesh operating from deep. Tried to play in Subrata, who keeps it in play, but cannot get past Abhinash. The clearance only as far as Rajesh. One touch here towards Nuruddin. Capitalizing on his bad touch. Sanathoi once again. Manipur driving forward. And no changes yet from Saran Singh. Subhash Singham yet again at the center of things, trying to make things happen. He's been a great figure up top for Manipur. Just checking his watch, Saran Singh. want to taste the first victory of his managerial career. Turns away from his man. Sanatoy gets to the byline, keeps it in play. A strong header away, not too far though. Plenty of red shirts hovering around. Subrata outnumbered. Sangam Subhash towards the left edge of the penalty area, sets up the number 12, and immediately the referee pointing to the spot for a penalty. The number 12, Sadananda, with the attempt. But a handball committed inside the box. Here is Subhash Singh, couple of step overs, setting up the shot. A genuine case of handball. Just hitting Siju on his hands. And a booking as well for the number 14 of Railways. And the youngster Gangbum stepping up to take the spot kick. Can Manipur double their lead? He's been among goals, the Gangbum, in the qualifiers as well. Going for his first for the final round. He's missed the target completely. Can you believe it? Will this be a decisive factor in this game? And if Railways manages to get to the equalizer from here on, that would add insult to injury. Just couldn't keep the shot in frame, missing it out completely. And look at that, just hitting it wide. And the keeper did go the right way. And the scoreline remains the same. Oh, what a run there from Sanatoy. Tremendous pace. Attempt is blocked. Looks like a different team altogether in the second half. Manipur, attacking wise, that's the confirmation of the yellow card. Siju committing that handball inside the box, which resulted into that penalty, which was missed by Gangbum. Now cross comes in at the other end. There's the header onto the roof of the net. That was Railway's best chance to score. Subrata Murmu's header. Rajesh was behind him as well. Can't keep the header down. You know, the youngsters scored a lot of goals for United Sports in the Calcutta Premier Division. Mizoram versus Maharashtra is going to be another exciting clash. If it stays this way, Manipur will top Group B for the time being. With the first game of the day ending 1-all. He's Sanathoi. He's been quite painful down the right to deal with. Wins another corner for his team. He's gaining pace down the right, teasing and tormenting the Railways defense. Zubair Mehboob coming on for Railways. And Gautam Khujur goes out. Corner is high towards Rajit. Subhash takes it under control. Eased off very quite comfortably. Rajesh couldn't get it. We are into the last 10 minutes of this game. Will there be drama in the closing stages? Here is Subhash yet again, trying to use his upper body strength. Now to water ball from Sanathoi towards Samson. He's got two blue shirts upon him, holding off the challenge. Comes inside and finds Subhash 25 yards away from goal. A poor first touch. Here is Denny. Saw him bomb down the right flank. Nice exchange between Subhash and Sanathoi. And this time the ball slightly behind the number 5 Subhash, setting up a gangbum. Blocked off Rajesh now with a quick turnover. Wide on the far left. Is Mehboob. Stepping into the attacking half. Nuruddin from the right. Elaborate touch. Wins it off Sanson. Sent directly inside the box. Flag went up against Subrata Murmu. Well, the youngster flagged off. And the assistant was quick enough to raise the flag. And that's the incident. His left hand probably. Well, no No joy on the Railways bench. They gave it their all. Still time to get an equalizer. Rajesh is slightly frustrated. Slightly loose from Samson. Shankar. Sanatoy. Hot on the heels. Yet again, creating that chance. Kept going and going. In the end, went off balance. And look at that. Wrong foot's one. Goes past the second. And then that a touch of the non-kicking foot. Dismantled completely. Attack at the other end. Manipur organized at the back, looking quite solid. They haven't put a foot wrong in this game. That was Sanatoy. Look at his brilliance. There's that touch of his non-kicking foot. Changing gears in the final third. There's the number 9, Akoijum, coming on. Samson comes off. Another youngster. Here's Akash Babu, a defender coming on. Nuruddin replaced. I wonder what might be the thought process behind this move, bringing on a defender, especially when the side is trailing by a solitary goal, which can be wiped off very quickly. It's never over till it's over. Railway still in with a shout in this game. The scoreline very much within their reach. A goal's lead never safe. Here's Akoijum. Slightly overexcited. There's that lump upfield. It's been quite lonely. Subrata Murmu got involved in a lot of running and chasing. A giveaway by Raja Burman. So in comes Subhash. Sanathoi to the right of goal. Will get another bite of the cherry off the crossbar. And put behind for a corner. His heroics continues. He's been Manipur's unsung hero this evening. First attempt blocked off. Gets another bite on the cherry. And coming off the footwork, Subhash Singh comes off. Young Renedy Singh comes in. Another set piece for Manipur, this time delivered towards the near post. Stabbed away. A miscued attempt. Yes, Manish Majumdar. Out of touch for a throw-in. Here's that previous chance. Sanathoi comes back onto his left. Quickly onto the rebound and then the save from Raja Burman. Just managing to get his fingertips on that and turn it onto the crossbar. Getting in behind Renedy. The last touch coming off a blue shirt. Corner for Manipur. Additional time of 5 minutes. 5 more minutes for Manipur to extend their lead. Kabiraj with the corner towards Rojit Mitei. Gone out. Delivered towards Rojit, who heads it down, but out of play. Here's Kabiraj. Rajesh. Brought down by Avinash Singh. These last few minutes, Railways, they need to go all out, but struggling to match in pace with Manipur. Moving the ball around very quickly, the team in red. The ball kept in play. Zubair delivers. Sujit Singh splitting it on the left. A chance for a cross. He gets to the byline, sends it in. There's the header and almost the equalizer. Subrata Murmu with that chance, left unmarked in the box, and that's what I was talking about. It's never over till it's over. The number 16 with the cross, Anil Kisku. Subrata Murmu getting on that end of that delivery. Can't quite keep the header on target. Wasn't too far away from going in. Look at that chance. And their best chance of this game. So close yet so far for Railways. Just about a minute and a half remaining on the clock. Manipur with an all-win record in the qualifiers. Their winning streak continues in the final round of the Santosh Trophy. We are into the last minute of play here. Gangbom had the chance to seal the game from the spot kick. He missed it. And against the run of play, Subrata Murmu, his header from inside the box, going off target. Just about less than 20 seconds of play remaining. They got to hurry things up. Just need to pump the ball inside the box. Here's Zubair Mehboob. With that punt, Rajesh with the flick on. Subrata Murmu chasing. Kept in play. Good spell of play from Railways. Rajesh this time off the bar, still open, and Railways grabs the equalizer. What a comeback story. The number 77, Akash Babu, coming off the bench, getting on the score sheet. Slightly complacent at the back, Manipur. Rajesh with the header off the crossbar, and on the follow-up, Akash turns it in. Another late equalizer. We saw one last evening as well. Arunachal Pradesh fighting back in the dying embers of the match against Goa. Just seconds away from victory was Manipur. Railways, they bounce back. And it ends 1-1 at full time. Manipur will be disappointed. And that waste of chance from the spot kick proves very costly for Manipur. A goal's lead is never safe. Stranger things have happened in this sport. They just kept on trusting in, they had faith in their abilities, the Railway side. Just throwing the kitchen sink at Manipur in the added minutes. The flick on from Rajesh. Subrata Murmu keeping the ball in play, laying it behind on the wings, and then the cross from the left. Rajesh with the header coming off the woodwork. Akash Babu was lurking inside the box. From a point blank range, just tapping it in. The possession stats. 12 shots taken by Manipur, 9 by Railways. Committing 7 fouls. Railways committing 5. 3 shots on target each. Another a dramatic ending to the match. And just when Manipur was smelling victory, Akash Babu had other ideas. This is how Manipur started the game. It dominated throughout the course of the first 45. Subrata Murmu with a couple of shies on goal. Silgam Subhash, he looked quite promising. Pulling the strings from midfield. Gautam Khajur for Railways. These are the first half chances created by Manipur in this game. The best among them was this one, just not finding Samson. Almost a similar trend to the second 45, but the Railways starting on a brighter note before Manipur creeping back. And this is how they've unlocked the Railways defense. An inch perfect cross turned in by Sanathoi. Resolute in defense was Rojit. Sanathoi with his tremendous burst of acceleration, time and again opening up the Railways defense, forcing saves out of saves. This was the nutmeg. And that release from Subhash hits the side netting. And this is how the handball incident resulting into a penalty missed by Gangbum. This was the decisive moment in the game. In the dying stages, on the counter, Railways coming closer. This was another chance for Sanathoi, but great save from Raja Burman. The best save of the competition so far from such a close range. Silver reflexes. Subrata Murmu just not managing to hit the target. And this was the moment. Akash Babu doing exceedingly well to follow the ball till the last minute, sensing there would be a chance on the rebound. There's that slide from the number 77. Just cashing in and getting the job done for his team. And just as similar to the opening game, another game of Group B ends 1-1.